portable oxygen concentrator. This one is a portable one. You can see it has 4 wheels. You can move it from one room to the other. And this one is a jumbo machine. Dr. Gautam Sehgal will throw light on how we can go about buying these oxygen concentrators.
The first machine is an ultra portable machine. This is a 5-liter machine, which is basically made for travel, and it gives you 5 liters of oxygen per minute. It is charged and has a charge of 4 hours. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the number of liters of oxygen per minute which you give the patient. It comes with a cannula. You put the cannula in the machine, and now the machine is working. This machine comes with a bottle, which is called a humidifier bottle. You put some water in it.
Okay.
You attach, and any water, any clean water, you then attach a cannula. A cannula has a plastic tube which delivers oxygen to the nose, and you put the machine on. Once you put the machine on, you decide how much oxygen you want to give the patient, which your doctor can tell you, whether it's 1 liter, 2 liters in oxygen, and you can increase the oxygen up to 5 liters. How do you know the machine is working? First of all, there are no alarms going off, and second, there is bubbles forming in the water. The purpose of the water is to...
So can you check that when we are buying the machine?
Yes,
these are the checkpoints?
Your checkpoints when you're buying the machine is, yes, you can turn the machine on, see how much it's working, how long it'll run for, and you can decide how effective it is. The most important thing in a 5-liter machine is what is the purity of the oxygen over 5 liters. The minimum purity which should be is 90% and above, and that is what you should see before you buy a 5-liter machine. This is a Chinese model which basically has two patients at the same time can get oxygen. So you have 2 water bottles, 2 separate flow meters, and you have 2 separate cannulas. As you can see, there is water already bubbling. You will take the cannula and attach it to the bottle, and
it's given a minimum thing, so there should be a minimum amount of water.
One of the things you want to have a minimum amount of water. You don't want to fill it more than the max, because then the effectiveness of the machine goes down.
All right.
And then you decide on how much oxygen. If one patient needs 2 liters, he's on 2 liters. If the second patient needs 5 liters, 4 liters, then you put him on 4 liters. Pre-pandemic prices, if you had bought this machine in January this year, a 5-liter Chinese machine should have cost you 40,000. An American unit like ASEPS or Philips should have cost you 60 to 70,000. A BPL should have cost you 55,000, and they have MRPs on it. Today, this week, I don't think there's any availability. The availability is of the American machine, which costs from 2 lakhs has gone down to 1.5 lakhs. The American machines are big corporations. They have maintained their prices at 68 to 78,000 because these machines are now coming by air instead of sea. The 10-liter machines are still between 85 lakhs to 1.25 lakhs because the machines are coming by air. How do you decide you want a 5-liter or a 10-liter machine? You should really talk to your treating doctor. Also, the other point which is very important is if you buy a 10-liter machine, oxygen above 5 liters can only be given by a mask, because the cannula can support oxygen up to 5 liters. So make sure when you buy a 10-liter machine, you get 1 cannula, 1 mask, and if possible, the dealer can give you an extra cannula, so in case the cannula gets spoiled, then you don't panic at night. The cannulas cost about 200 rupees, so they're not very expensive.